glimpse of Upanishad. It's about ego. What is ego? Ego is a dream, Maya, illusion. It appears. It is imposed. Ego cannot go deep. It is a superficial phenomenon. It is only on our mind surface. It is, we have cultivated. It cannot give you the divine experience, beautiful experience, real experience. It will not give you because it is a very superficial phenomenon. It cannot go deep. Divine means what? Peace. Peace is divine. Ananda, bliss is divine. All such supreme, supramental experience you cannot expect from ego because it is superficial. Real peace you will get only in meditation. It's a byproduct of meditation. Here meditation is not sitting in a corner, always facing east and chanting mantra. No. It's a wrong interpretation. Meditation is awareness. That's it. Be aware. That is meditation. Peace is the result of awareness, wakefulness, alertness, watchfulness. Watching or being totally aware in 3 dimensions. What you do, activity. What you feel, your feeling. What you think, be aware. 3-dimensional awareness. The more you watch, less there to watch. The more intense you are watching, there is nothing to watch. There is less there is to watch. When the watchfulness becomes intense, deeper, mind stops. You notice that. Do experiment. When your watchfulness is intense, the mind stops. Mind ceases. This cessation of the mind is peace. The peace is the byproduct of the mind, this relaxation of the mind or cessation of the mind. Relaxation means no mind state. Totally relaxed state. For that you should know, you should let go the superficial layer, that is ego. Learn to disappear. That ego should disappear. Learn to disappear. Learn to evaporate. Become more watchful. It is an art, it is a knack. Because ego is very cunning. Maybe it's superficial, it's very cunning. Every time when you watch, it comes from the back door. When you close the door, it will come from the back door. In Kannada we say, Hodeya Rakshasi Bande Gavakshi. When you are alert, it will not be there, immediately it will come from the back door. Because ego knows how to pretend. It knows how to be very humble. It can act very pious. It can act more pious and more good, saintly, more holy, It knows all the truth game. The more you watch the ego, you will know the ways of ego. When you know the ways of ego, you can be free from that ego easily. How it comes. Then close all the doors. Sometimes you feel that if the ego is more, if your activity is more outside, if you look very pious, if you impose that morality and act good and pious, holy, humble and all that, you feel very good because you get that appreciation. Everybody says you are so humble, you are so godly, you are so holy, all that. But there is a kind of stress occurs in you because you get exhausted and you want to be alone. Sometimes you say, I want to be alone. It's a good sign. You just close the door and say, I want to be alone, leave me alone. Good sign. But here, the second stage is, come on, now close all the door for your ego. Because of this ego, you are so tired and exhausted. Now close the door for the ego when you are alone. Don't allow any trace of ego. Close all the doors. You feel very free. That is real liberation. That is the greatest meditation, closing all the doors to ego. Knowing its play, how it plays. Watching ego, knowing how it plays and closing all the doors around you for the ego. Then that freedom is liberation. That is real liberation, freedom. You can see the real only when you are free. Liberation, that is the mukti and truth, is both are two aspects of the same coin. This meditation is the greatest meditation, watching the ego, watching the play of ego, watching the thought which has arisen from ego, the feeling of ego, the activity of ego, watching. This is the meditation. Nothing is more valuable than this meditation. Nothing is more valuable. One who knows the taste, that is, they are very wise. One who do not know the taste of this meditation, they are the poorest in the world. Even they have many richest thing in the world, they are the beggars. Because they have still know what is real treasure is. They have never known what real treasure is. The real treasure is, it cannot be destroyed even by death. It remains with you. Nobody can take away from you. Such peace, such bliss you will get watching the ego and knowing its play and totally closing the door for ego is an act, is an art. It's an art. And that you feel that so light, so cool after that meditation. This is the greatest bliss in life. When you get that, you feel so good, so blissful. Because ego is superficial. It will go, it will disappear. When you realize, it will disappear. If you are obsessed with the outside, that's why it is difficult. You are obsessed with the outside, you have become so extrovert and outwardly. And even you say sometimes there is no God, there is no inner world, there is no soul. That means you have, if you say that you are saying that you have no interiority. You should remember that without the inner, there cannot be outer. Nor without outer, there cannot be inner. Both are there. One who is really awakened person or one who is a meditative person, he knows the trick, he knows how to watch. Nothing distracts him, nothing distorts him. He'll be open, he's totally open. from all the sides. He watches the child crying, phone calling, and some noise outside, somebody shouting. Nothing bothers him. Everything, he is watching, but it is not bothering him. This is really a knack. The moment you realize, the moment you get that knack, this knack of this kind of meditation, watching meditation, you are a new being. It's a new life. It is really a second birth. It is not the death of the body, it is not death of the mind. It is not just birth of another body, birth of the mind. It is a consciousness, pure consciousness, which was there before you were born, which remains even after your death. This is a realization of immortality. This is actually the discovery of the immortality or the eternity. This is a great prayer. This is the great prayer. No prayer is equal to this prayer. We should learn the prayer and meditation in a subtle way. Your life is fulfilled.